Well, hello YouTube and welcome back to The Daily Life. Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2013. And today, as I said yesterday, I'm talking about parades. Parades can be really fun. They can also be not fun. I'm going to tell you why in this 10-minute segment on The Daily Life. The fun part of parades is that they are upbeat. They are uplifting. They are fun for kids. They are fun for the whole family. You often get free food, free candy, to see Santa Claus. You know, they're pretty fun. A lot of music, a lot of marching bands. They're fun. I enjoy going to them, except when it's bad weather out. A while ago, I did a show on the weather, also done a show on winter, and as you probably have figured out by now, it's one of my favorite topics to complain about. I do not like bad weather. Today, like yesterday, is perfectly sunny. I hope it would be like that all the time. I understand that we need rain, but it sucks. Especially when you're watching parades. Because if it is raining and you are watching a parade, first of all, you're wet. Now, somebody might say, well, why is that a big deal? People take baths, people have showers, people go swimming. When you do that, you are either naked or you're in attire that is designed to get wet in, i.e. a swimsuit. When you are fully clothed, it is not pleasant to get wet. It's uncomfortable, your clothes end up smelling, you end up smelling, and you end up annoying a lot of people. And that happens when it's raining at a parade. Now, if it's snowing at the parade, it's better. Now that we're into November, snow is more likely than rain. Not really, but some people might make that argument. And it's much more pleasurable to sit at a parade in snow than it is in rain. The reason that they have Santa Claus parades in November instead of, December is because the weather is better. People are more likely to go out if it is not raining and or snowing. So that's weather at the parades. The Grand Marshal. It's kind of a rose parade term, but I think they have marshals at most parades. Between you and me, what's this guy doing? I mean, he's sitting up in his car, dressed up to the nines, and he's doing nothing. He's supposed to be marshaling the parade, but he's just a figurehead, like Rob Ford. Sorry. I couldn't resist. What an idiot. That's politics, and this show is not for politics. It's for minutia. It's for entertainment. And although Rob Ford is very entertaining, I'm not sure that that is the proper vehicle for me to take. Rob Ford is a marshal at the Santa Claus parade, and they asked him not to do it this year because he's a crack-smoking alcoholic. Anybody who believes otherwise has been living under a rock for the past month. Well, it really hasn't been a month, it's only been 3 weeks. But I digress. Another way that parades can be boring or not fun is if you can't see. A lot of the times, well, all the time, parades go down streets. And if you are an unfortunate soul to not get there early enough because you decided to sleep in that day and you don't get the front row, you're going to be looking at somebody's toque for 3 hours. How is that fun? I mean, you might as well watch paint dry. Watching somebody's toque cannot possibly be fun. So there's that. Also, too, parades have lots of floats. Now, floats are one of the best aspects of parades, I find. They're colorful, they have music on them. Sometimes they have scantily clad. Anyway, this is a family show. Don't want to get into that. Not appropriate for families. Although tomorrow my topic is beaches, so maybe I'll have to put an age restriction. I don't know. Anytime I talk about sexual stuff, even if it's in modest terms. I feel obligated to disclose it because I just do. I like to keep it clean here on the daily life. Anyway, so that's why parades are fun. What else can I say about parades? They are long. You will never see vehicles drive any slower than in a parade. They were designed to drive slow. The whole parade is designed so that people can see the floats. And to accomplish this, they drive so slow. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's November and I'm a university student and this is crunch time. And the fact that I'm still doing these shows is a testament unto itself. I'm taking a break next week, as I mentioned yesterday. Then there'll be a couple more weeks and then that will be it because I will be taking a long Christmas holiday. Anyway, I'm not talking about parades. So I've talked about how it's pleasant and not pleasant sometimes to go to parades. I've talked about the Grand Marshal. I've talked about weather at parades. I guess I'll talk now about the people that are the components of a parade. So in a parade, you have floats, as I mentioned, and another big thing in parades is you have marching bands. Marching bands are a staple in parades because apparently there is a need or a desire to have like really loud band music at parades. This is kind of a funny desire. I don't know where it came from, but it's there. Another thing at parades is those warmer-upper people who walk along the side of the street with candy and throw it out and get the crowd all pumped up and everything like that. They are usually kind of annoying. Sorry, I'm just going to be brutally honest. I find them annoying. If you find them annoying, then you're like me. Yeah. Warmer-uppers, marching bands, floats, grand marshals. These are all aspects of the modern-day parade. Yep, they sure are. Santa Claus parades are only one type of parades. They have parades all the time on Canada Day or Independence Day, depending on which country you live in. I live in Canada, so on Canada Day, sometimes they have parades, which are followed by fireworks. Now, in the summer, when it's warm, it's a lot easier to get to a parade. You don't have to drive through a blizzard. It's just true. More parades happen in the summer than the winter. Although the best and biggest parade that I've ever been to is the Rose Parade. I'm going to spend my last 60 seconds talking about that. Probably not the entire 60 seconds, but anyway. The Rose Parade happens every year on January the 1st or the 2nd, if the 1st is a Sunday. And all the floats are made of flowers, so it's all flowers. Thus the name Rose Parade. And they go by, and it's a grand old time. It happens on New Year's Day. It's on TV. And that's probably the biggest parade around. The Santa Claus Parade in Toronto, Rob Ford, is the biggest Santa Claus parade around. So there's some fun facts. Now, as we come up to time here, I will announce that tomorrow's show is on beaches. So, I do hope that you come back for that show. It's going to be a good one. As I said, if you're under 18, you may not want to watch it. But I'm not going to get into anything really offensive. So we'll see you then.